6 games to go. As you referenced, some 6 finals. With 3 points off the playoffs. But do you have this growing feeling that Ashford's fate is still in our hands?
Well, it's not at the moment, is it? Because obviously we're all on equal games and we're 3 points behind. So if they all win their games, then we're not. But I believe the way the games are going to finish at the last 6, then yeah, I believe it's far from over. If I was Hyde, I'd still say that. And to be honest, Chichester to a certain degree as well. It's just that the games are running out, that's all. But yeah, because there's some massive games coming up in that final 6 fixtures, we've just got to make sure that we're on the ball and treat every game without an overreaction to whichever way the result will go, because I generally believe there will be loads of twists and turns.
We've won. No, we've not. We've avoided defeat. No, we've only lost once in our last 9 games.
Yeah.
How pleased are you with the turnaround in form compared to the first half of the season?
Oh, listen, it's a polar opposite to the way the season's not been ideal by any means. I don't want to keep going back over old ground, but we've used a lot of players through one reason or another, whether people it's the right thing, the wrong thing, it divided the club. But we had a big turnaround of players at the start of the season. 13/14 players left from last year. So trying to fill that and get some stability around never happened. Through one reason or another. We went on players that have played at levels and we're looking at them, wasn't quite right. Some left, some went on to higher stuff. We get players in, we've had injuries, But now the last 2 months, we took a couple of knocks Saturday, but there's had that little bit of stability there. And obviously with stability comes a little bit of consistency. And we don't get carried away because we see what happens. We can easily get put back down to earth as we did the other week. But again, not a massive overreaction. Same side goes out and gets a really good result against a side that are in good form as well.
As per usual, Ashford, it would be a season for Ashford without picking up more suspensions and injuries.
Yeah.
So we've lost Ben Gorham.
Yeah.
So how are you going to cope without Ben Gorham? You're going to mix it up? You're going to change the system? The options open?
Yeah, there's options open. We're hoping there'll be a couple of signings tonight. We'll just address and pick the strongest team available to go to East Grinstead and going to get obviously a positive result. But yeah, we might have to change the system. We'll see how training goes tonight, and we'll address it then. But it's not ideal. It was a cheap sending off, annoying because we've just got him back as well.